Have you ever met someone who constantly tries to prove how smart and knowledgeable they are? They often use flashy words and surface-level knowledge to impress others. But sometimes, it's easy to see through the act and recognize what's genuine and what's just a facade. True wisdom doesn't lie in grandiose words or a polished appearance. It's reflected in a deep understanding of life, calmness in the face of challenges, and subtle sophistication in every action. Truly wise individuals don't need to prove themselves. Their intelligence shines naturally and consistently. In this video, we'll uncover 12 unmistakable signs of genuine wisdom, timeless qualities that set true intellect apart from shallow pretense. Get ready for some fascinating insights. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button to join us as we explore more meaningful values in life. 1. Playing the fool. There's a saying, those who know a lot tend to be humble. Those who know little are often arrogant. In life, people who are genuinely wise rarely feel the need to prove it. They understand that true wisdom sometimes lies in knowing when to step back, to stay silent, and let others think of them as foolish. If you can, play the fool. It's not a sign of ignorance. It's a subtle expression of deep intelligence. By not needing to display everything you know, you give yourself the chance to observe, listen, and catch details that others might overlook. Playing the fool is a clever strategy that helps you avoid unnecessary conflicts and keeps you free from pointless rivalries. A powerful example of this was Abraham Lincoln, the famous U.S. president known for his calm and patience. Lincoln often faced opposition, even from his own cabinet members, some of whom thought they were smarter than he was. But instead of arguing, Lincoln chose to listen. He patiently heard out everyone's opinions, willing to play the fool in debates so he could understand the issue from all angles. This approach earned him strong support and helped him make wise decisions. The ability to play the fool actually reflects confidence and inner control. It's a patience and finesse that only truly wise people possess. Those who can step back without needing to assert themselves are often the ones with the deepest, most enduring intelligence. 2. Speaking less and listening deeply. There's a saying that silence is a source of strength. Truly intelligent people are rarely the loudest in the room. They know that strength doesn't lie in talking but in the ability to listen and truly understand. Sometimes, quiet people are mistaken for being shy or lacking social skills. But this isn't necessarily true. Rather than talking to be the center of attention, they choose to observe, think carefully, and find trustworthy people to engage with. When they do participate in a conversation, they think deeply before speaking and tend to avoid shallow small talk. A good listener doesn't just absorb information. They pick up on emotions, motives, and the deeper layers of what's being said. They don't feel the need to flaunt their knowledge or make everyone notice them because their intelligence shines through in how they absorb and understand everything around them. As Abraham Lincoln once said, "I don't want people to just hear what I say. I want them to feel it." This quality of listening is what allows them to have a profound impact and gain others' trust. In discussions or when making major decisions, the listener is often the one with the sharpest insights because they have taken the time to listen and reflect. They see things from a broader, deeper perspective. Their silence is not passive. It's a mark of intelligence and strong self-control. Listening is a quiet power that not everyone realizes, a strength that makes intelligent people more understanding and resilient. 3. Trusting even when it might hurt. At times, you may feel disappointed because you placed your trust in the wrong person, an inevitable part of life. But no matter how many times you've been hurt, don't let fear take over your heart. Life is full of precious opportunities. Yet if we live only in fear of betrayal or deceit, we lock ourselves in a cage of doubt. Trusting others may come with risks, but it is also the only way to truly connect and open doors to new possibilities. Wisdom isn't about doubting everyone. It's about learning to trust carefully. Those who value trust don't give up easily. They understand that even with the risk of getting hurt, trust is worth offering. Taking a chance and extending trust allows you to grow and gives others the chance to show their true good nature. Trusting is a simple yet powerful way to build a meaningful life. It broadens our world, helps us see the hidden value in people, and lets us experience the joy of genuine connection. So keep your heart open and welcome each opportunity with sincerity. Often, what you gain from trust is far greater than the risks or fears you've had to face. 4. Living simply instead of flaunting wealth. A Russian proverb says, "If you boast about something, that's where you'll fail." Truly wealthy people don't feel the need to show off. They understand that the value of wealth isn't about making others notice, but about using it wisely. Hong Kong billionaire Li Ka-shing once said, "When you are poor, step outside, meet people, and look for opportunities. When you're wealthy, do the opposite, live discreetly, protect yourself, and spend meaningfully." When we haven't achieved much yet, it's essential to expand connections and learn from others, even if it means being taken advantage of at times. That's the price of growth and experience. But when you've accumulated enough, a wise person knows how to shield themselves from envy and resentment. A life that is overly flashy often attracts trouble and malicious people. Living simply not only brings peace, but is also the best way to protect your hard-earned success. Truly intelligent people choose a humble way of life, like a flower that quietly spreads its fragrance. Others will naturally be drawn to it without needing any invitation. This understated simplicity is the true art of living, where wealth isn't something to flaunt, but something to enjoy meaningfully. 5. Valuing health as an invaluable asset. People often say, health is wealth. Yet in modern life, many are so busy chasing status and success that they forget health is the most valuable asset of all. Many people trade their health for money and prestige, only to realize that no amount of wealth can buy back the years of well-being they've sacrificed. In youth, it's easy to assume health is limitless, a resource that will always be there. But as time goes on, we start to see our bodies wear down and recognize how stress and pressure have drained our health. Wealth and career success may come and go, but once health is lost, everything else loses meaning. Indeed, a healthy, energetic life is more valuable than any amount of fame or fortune. By treasuring your health, you can enjoy the simple joys of each day and live a life that is both free and fulfilling. This is the wisdom of those who truly understand life's value. They know that, regardless of their achievements, health is what allows them to truly enjoy it all. 6. Accepting loss without resentment. In life, there are times when you must accept some losses, step back, and make concessions to maintain harmony or avoid conflict. Many people think this shows weakness, but in reality, the ability to bear loss without resentment is a sign of strength and compassion. Wise individuals understand that holding on to resentment only weighs down the heart and diminishes life's joy. There's a saying, holding on to resentment is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to be harmed. Resentment can't change what's already happened. It only keeps you trapped in suffering. Those who can accept loss have control over their emotions and refuse to get pulled into a cycle of anger or bitterness. You're willing to let things go to keep your peace, understanding that a light heart is a priceless asset, instead of letting resentment fill their hearts. Wise people know how to let go and see minor losses as part of life. They aren't afraid to give others the upper hand because they believe that life is fair, and what we give will eventually come back to us. Forgiveness and kindness don't just free you, they make life more beautiful, bringing a peace that's incomparable. 7. Not sacrificing health for wealth. Do you think money has the greatest power? True, it can give us status, beautiful clothes, and fine dining. But is it worth sacrificing your health? When you're working tirelessly to earn money, your health is gradually being eroded. And when your body is exhausted and weakened, can money really buy back your youth and vitality? Health is something that nothing can replace. As the saying goes, money can come and go, but health, once lost, is hard to recover. Smart people understand that career and assets only matter when they have the health to enjoy them, rather than rushing to earn money while neglecting their well-being. Wise people invest in their health. They know what they want and need, choosing a balanced and meaningful lifestyle. They prioritize health because they realize that only with a strong body and a clear mind can they lead a fulfilling and enduring life. 8. A good sense of humor. A sense of humor is more than just the ability to make people laugh. It's a subtle expression of intelligence and sharp insight. People with a good sense of humor often see the amusing side of everyday situations and use clever words to bring joy to others. They not only know how to laugh, but also help others view life from a more positive perspective. Studies have shown a strong link between humor and intelligence, as humor requires quick information processing, creativity, and flexible thinking. In fact, research suggests that people with a high sense of humor often excel at processing information and can see issues from multiple perspectives. Intelligent people use humor to relieve tension and connect with others naturally. They don't use humor to mock, rather, they create a comfortable atmosphere that helps people feel at ease and closer. They also know how to laugh at themselves, a quality that reveals confidence and a lack of self-importance. Humor is indeed an art form of intelligence, a way to show depth without showiness. It reflects an optimistic spirit that faces life with lightness, finds joy in simplicity, and leaves a lasting impression on others. 9. Knowing when to be patient. Patience is one of the essential qualities of wisdom. Truly intelligent people understand that not everything needs an immediate reaction, and sometimes taking a step back is the best way to move forward. Patience isn't weakness, it's a sign of self-control and foresight. When you know how to keep your emotions in check, you can avoid unnecessary conflicts and stay focused on what really matters. Patience allows you to stay calm under stress without losing your composure. Wise individuals know how to hold back when necessary and are willing to listen before making a decision. This enables them to see the bigger picture and make sound choices. As the saying goes, silence is the most powerful answer, and patience helps them avoid getting swept up in futile arguments. Practicing patience is also a way to gain experience and grow. Those who are patient don't get easily provoked or make hasty judgments, as they know that time and actions reveal the truth. Patience not only brings inner peace, but also helps build lasting relationships and gain the trust of others. True strength lies in the ability to stay calm amid storms and remain steady in the face of challenges. With patience, you not only demonstrate wisdom, but also build a resilient character that's ready to face any adversity life throws at you. 10. Unending curiosity. One of the clearest signs of genuine intelligence is an insatiable curiosity. Intelligent people are never satisfied with what they already know. They are constantly eager to learn more about the world around them. They don't just ask questions. They seek answers from diverse perspectives and experiences, continuously learning to broaden their understanding. This curiosity makes them lifelong learners, enabling them to grow constantly. Truly wise people often ask deep questions because they want to understand the core of every issue. As Albert Einstein famously said, "I have no special talents. I am only passionately curious." For the intelligent, knowledge is a never-ending journey, and they view life as an endless treasure trove to explore. Curiosity also makes them adaptable and open to change. They aren't afraid to experiment, explore new things, or shift their perspectives when new information comes to light. This curiosity helps them stay ahead and always be prepared for whatever challenges life may bring. The intelligent are never bored, for they know that there's always something to learn each day. This unceasing curiosity is not only a motivation for growth, but also a source of joy, a fire within that makes life rich and meaningful. 11. Embracing separation and regret. In life, separations and regrets are inevitable. People with wisdom understand that nothing lasts forever. They face loss with calmness, knowing that everything has its time and place. This maturity means they accept that separation doesn't have to be the end, and regret doesn't have to be a burden. It's a valuable lesson that reminds them to cherish each moment. When facing separation, the wise understand that clinging to what's gone only leads to more suffering. Instead of looking back with torment, they choose to focus on the present and prepare for the future. Sometimes, letting go is the only way to move forward with a lighter and more peaceful heart. This acceptance also helps them face regret without letting it weigh them down. They know that what's done can't be changed, but it allows them to learn, live more fully, and appreciate life even more, rather than dwelling on unfulfilled dreams. They learn to be grateful for everything they've experienced. Embracing separation and regret is a sign of deep wisdom, the ability to let go of what cannot be held and welcome new opportunities. To them, life is a continuous flow, and by accepting what's gone, they find true freedom and peace for the journey ahead. 12. Avoiding vanity and fame. Truly wise people understand that fame and vanity are mere outer layers, easy to gain and easy to lose. They don't get swept up in seeking admiration from others. Instead, they focus on building genuine inner value. They realize that true worth doesn't come from display or titles, but from character and the depth of their soul. Living in a society that often emphasizes glamour, many people are drawn into chasing fame and recognition. However, intelligent people recognize that all external glitter is temporary. Instead of living for others' perceptions, they choose to live authentically, building lasting values without needing to flaunt them. Wise individuals aren't swayed by praise or criticism. They remain true to themselves, not veering off track just to save face or seek acclaim. They live with freedom, serenity, and self-mastery. What they value is inner peace and the contributions they make to the world, not fleeting fame. Wisdom shows them that fame doesn't define a person's worth. What truly matters is their integrity and the impact they leave behind. For them, living true to themselves without chasing vanity makes life simpler, yet more complete and fulfilling. We hope that through these 12 signs, you've discovered new perspectives on true intelligence and lasting values in life. How about you? Do you recognize any of these traits in yourself? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like and follow our channel to never miss an inspiring video. And now, after exploring these unshakable signs of wisdom, let's delve into a nuanced topic that holds a significant place in life's journey, one that deals with pride, self-perception, and the fine line between authenticity and vanity. Dear friends, the ancients used to say, a person's dignity is like the bark of a tree. It's essential, but it doesn't need to be flaunted. In today's world, many people go to great lengths to maintain appearances, overly concerned with how others view them. They seek validation through clothing, cars, or the houses they own. But as the saying goes, the robe does not make the monk. One's true worth isn't found in outer appearances, but in the depth of their soul. Those who fear losing face often lack confidence. A friend of mine experienced this firsthand. As a college student, he was known for his trendy style and lavish lifestyle. But one day, his family's business took a downturn, and his extravagant spending had to stop. Rather than facing the reality, he felt embarrassed that he could no longer keep up appearances as before, even going so far as to refuse part-time work for fear of being seen by others. This taught him a valuable lesson. Vanity brings no real value, and overvaluing appearances only makes life harder. True value comes from within. Consider the example of humble yet great figures like Mother Teresa. With her simple attire and boundless compassion, she wielded immense power, not through material riches, but through her inner kindness and unwavering will. This reminds us that a person's true worth isn't measured by their possessions or status. It's found in their clarity of mind and noble character. As Oscar Wilde once said, "Vanity is a sweet lie. Wisdom is a cold truth." Those with true class aren't swayed by fleeting superficialities. They understand that fame and social approval are temporary, while real value comes from the way they live, from their sincerity, and from their compassion, living authentically. Dear friend, preserving your dignity is admirable, but don't let it become a burden. There is a story about a wealthy merchant named Thomas, known in his small town for his extravagant and flashy lifestyle. Every time he appeared, he would wear expensive clothes and be accompanied by an entourage. Thomas craved the admiration of others, as he believed it validated his worth. However, behind his polished exterior, he felt empty and insecure, fearing that if he lost his wealth, he'd lose others' respect too. One day, Thomas met a man around his age named John, who dressed simply and bore no signs of wealth. John was respected and admired by all, not because of his assets, but for his kindness and humility. He lived a modest life, helping the poor in his village and always listening to others. Thomas, puzzled, asked John, "Why don't you seek others' admiration? Don't you feel your value is less without it?" John smiled and replied, "I used to be like you, showing off everything I had in the hope of earning praise. But I realized that when we rely on others' opinions to define our worth, we'll never feel complete. When I stopped caring about material displays, I found myself, an essence that didn't need others' approval. From then on, I found joy in living truthfully and enjoying inner peace." John's words left Thomas in deep thought. He began to see vanity as a thin mask, hiding emptiness. After that conversation, Thomas started to change. He became less showy and spent time helping others. Gradually, he realized that true joy doesn't come from external admiration, but from the satisfaction of knowing he was living a meaningful life. Let go of unnecessary pressures and strive for a life of purpose. Don't allow anyone or anything to determine your value. Remember, when you live authentically, you have the highest form of dignity. We must understand that a beautiful face doesn't guarantee a beautiful soul. And likewise, a humble appearance doesn't imply lesser worth. A trustworthy look doesn't always reflect one's true character. If we could judge everything at face value, we wouldn't need wisdom or discernment in our decisions. The robe does not make the monk. To truly understand someone, look into their soul, not just at their appearance. A person's true allure doesn't lie in their looks or outer splendor, but in the depth of their spirit. Physical beauty, however striking, fades if they lack sincerity or empathy within. On the other hand, a beautiful soul naturally captivates others, leaving a lasting impression. Achieving inner beauty requires constant growth and self-cultivation. Nurture your soul as diligently as you care for your appearance, for that is what creates true value in the hearts of others. Those with wisdom reveal their insight through their gaze, and those with gentleness display kindness in every gesture. True class doesn't need to be shown, nor can it be concealed. Dear friend, knowing how to build and maintain your dignity is commendable, but don't let it become a burden that drains you. If you place appearance above all else in every situation, you'll only exhaust yourself. There will be moments in life when you must make choices that go against your pride to step out of the shadows. Holding on to ego too tightly can inadvertently keep you trapped there. Does preserving your image truly bring you joy and peace? Or does it only distance you from things of real meaning? If not, be brave enough to let it go. Cast aside unnecessary judgments and live your own life. This life is yours. Why worry so much about others' opinions? Live boldly, experience, and contribute in the ways you want. Those who stand on the sidelines to judge won't live your life for you, nor will they bear the consequences. So don't feel the need to please everyone. What matters most is that, in looking back, you can feel proud and satisfied with yourself. Only when you take charge of your life, are rich in thought, steady in heart, and free in each step, do you truly possess the most precious form of dignity. I hope these insights in this video have given you a deeper perspective on the true values of wisdom, dignity, and happiness. Remember, the most precious life is one lived in authenticity, with inner peace and freedom. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you won't miss more inspiring content. Wishing you happiness, confidence, and a life lived to the fullest.